and welcome back. My name is Eliza Mozal and I help you explore more of your spiritual side. And in this video, which I am so much excited about, I wanted to share with you 5 top things, life-changing things that I got from Dr. Joe Dispenza's teachings. I've been exploring Dr. Joe Dispenza's teachings for about a year and a half now, and it has been absolutely life-changing to me. And I just want to make it very clear that these 5 things are not the only things. I learned so much, and I keep on learning because I keep on practicing, and I keep on searching, and I keep on learning, and I keep on reading. So if you would like to explore more for yourself what that could mean to you, go ahead, crack on with Dr. Joe Dispenza stuff. It's absolutely life-changing and absolutely extraordinary. I'm going to start with number 1 thing that actually made a huge change for me. So number 1 thing is that every single day I can profoundly make a choice of who I no longer want to be and who I do want to be today, which is absolutely amazing, because back in the day I felt a victim for my old habits. I felt a victim for my old behavior, my old way of thinking. When I started learning more and more about Dr. Joe Dispenza's work and practicing his meditations on a daily basis at the morning and at nighttime, everything started changing. Everything started changing. The whole work, everything that I was doing was shaping me to be able to detach from the past, to detach from these old behaviors that they are running like a computer program, my life, and I am able every single day to choose who I no longer want to be, the stuff that do not longer serves me, the stuff that I don't want to repeat anymore, and I can choose every single day who I exactly want to be. It's like a setting intention for the day, and this is what I'm reminding myself throughout the whole day. So every few hours I would pause and I would remind myself again who I no longer want to be and who I do want to be. And do my thoughts, feelings, and actions actually are in alignment with that intention? Okay, number 2 that I learned, and it's been so much life-changing to me, is heart and brain coherence, which is absolutely phenomenal. I knew very little about heart and brain coherence before learning more from Dr. Joe and Greg Braden as well. And the stuff that I learned, and most of all when I put in practice, focusing on my heart and brain coherence, things started changing. I don't know if you ever watched the movie Limitless with Bradley Cooper. If you did, you're gonna know what I'm talking about. So heart and brain coherence is a little bit like that. Of course, there is no drug taking at all. You only make meditations, and they put your whole heart and brain all together in a coherence, which creates a brilliant focus, a harmony and balance. It helps so much easier to stay on the point with my intentions, with my intention for myself for the day. And it creates this beautiful balance. It makes you feel whole. It makes you feel you are at the right place at the right time. It makes you control how you think and feel instead of let the environment direct how you think and feel. At least that has been my experience, because that has been my focus as well, to not be like a tree on the wind, back and forth, but to be focused and in alignment with who I want to be today. Okay, number 3 that I'm going to mention here that it has been life-changing is that Dr. Joe Dispenza teaches how to change your brain waves from beta, high beta, which is awakened state or very stressed state of being, into alpha, more relaxed, delta and theta super consciousness brain wave. And changing these brainwaves through an open focus, which is very important thing that I had no idea about, and there has been many studies done about so far. Through that open focus, paying attention to the open space instead of a particular item, which it will be a singular focus. Through paying attention to an open focus and changing these brainwaves, we are able to reach the higher levels of consciousness, super consciousness, which are an open door for mystical experiences, for actually reaching your subconscious mind. So let's say, for example, when we just do affirmations, like our subconscious is 95% of whole our consciousness. So subconscious mind is 95%. That's where all your beliefs are stored. That's how you are running on this program, that it is stored in your subconscious, and 5% is your conscious state. And when we are trying through this awakened beta, high beta state change anything, there is not much change happening, there is not much results that we are going to be able to see. When we are reaching these higher states of consciousness, we have direct access to subconscious mind, and that's where we can reprogram our mind. That's where we can change the program we are running on. That's where we can actually become who we really want to be. No longer victims, no longer in survival, but creators of our own lives. And number 4, absolutely life-changing, and I would say the most important for me, for the person that I've been, for the work that I've been doing on myself, it would be what I learned from Dr. Joe Dispenza, is shortening the refractory period. What do I mean by that? I mean that every single thing that is happening in our lives, we have some kind of reaction. And let's say, for example, I have a cat and that cat dies, and I find cat, in some horrible state. It causes me trauma, and I'm branded, by that experience. I feel that I cannot shake it off. I feel that I'm having this emotional reaction that it drags and drags and drags from hours to days to months, and I just cannot shake it off. And I just become that sad person that this tragedy happened, and that's how my life from now on is going to be. And I secretly wish things be different, but I don't do anything around it. I don't know how to do it, or I'm not motivated enough to be able to actually go and do something profound about that. And Dr. Joe Dispenza teaches shortening this refractory period, this emotional reaction. He says that your body's reaction is somewhere about a minute and a half, and when you are reacting longer than that, you are faking it. You are creating that state of mind. You are adopting this new way of being that it doesn't serve you best. Who wants to be sad for the rest of their lives? Yet we do that all the time. So shortening that refractory period, no matter what happens outside, it's been absolutely revolutionary to me and to my transformational journey. It helped me understand that there is absolutely no need for me to be this particular way that doesn't serve me anymore, that I actually am in charge of how I think and feel, and there is so many tools in this whole wide world that I can use to be able to change that. And number 5, which is going to be one of the most important points for you when you're watching this video, is that every single one of us can do it. What I learned from Dr. Joe Dispenza, his works, how many different people have healed themselves and changed their lives is unbelievable. People who are 80 years old, people who are just teenagers, not even 18, people who have went through so much in their lives that it's unbelievable. How are you still alive? People who just are in their wheelchairs, people who cannot walk, people who cannot sit down themselves, paralyzed. So many people got themselves out of situations that they seemed hopeless, and it seemed like there is no way for them. And actually these people have been told. And I myself, when I was struggling in the past with depression and anxiety, just didn't seem at times like there is absolutely no way out. I'm far too deep in that stuff. I cannot see way out. I tried so many different things. Yet when I dove 100%, when I committed myself 100% into Dr. Joe Dispenza teachings, meditations, and practicing what he preaches, the life changed for me. I was able to overcome depression without any medications, without going and seeing any doctors, and I was able to let that go with a long-lasting beautiful results that they are lasting till now. And it is absolutely unbelievable because every single one of us can do it. Every single one of us have brain, every single one of us can understand that information and start practicing, which is absolutely beautiful. If there is something in your life you don't like, maybe it's your health, maybe it's your financial situation, maybe it is the relationship struggles that you have, or maybe how you think and feel about yourself, there is always a way out. All you've got to do, it has this willingness, open mind, and take action. Make a decision. Okay, every single day from now on I will do something about it and I will do my best. Internet is one of the best things ever because it gives us so many possibilities and opportunities to find out that everything that we need for that inner change, for that inner transformation that we so deeply desire. I'm gonna finish with that. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna wish you a beautiful day. If you've got any value whatsoever from that video, please be sure to hit a like, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. It's going to help me so much to create more and more and more for all of you. And just stay awesome, keep on exploring, and I'm gonna see you soon. Bye. What I learned from that is that did I learn? Yes. How? What do I? That through.